Hi everybody, and welcome back to my kitchen. I've got a tip for you today. I'm getting ready to make another cake, and you know when you make a cake you got to grease and flour that pan, and I'm going to show you how to grease and flour at the same time. Now this is a half a pint jar right here, and I've already put in here equal amounts of flour and a mild oil, not an olive oil, just a mild tasting oil. And it takes you a minute or so to get it where it's smooth and there's no lumps in it. Not long, but just a little bit. Now I'm going to add the same amount. These are all equal amounts. This is a solid shortening. Now you can use any amount of equal consistency that you want to. I was using a small jar, and you know, I bake a cake or two, but I just didn't make a lot this time. I don't know why, but I could have, because this stuff lasts. It's not anything you have to worry about going rancid. I mean, the shortening stays in my cupboard along with the oil. And they don't go bad. And the flour stays in a pantry. Some of it stays in the freezer, just depending on which flour I'm using and how often I use it. They don't go bad. So this is going to stay good. Now, if your liquid oil goes rancid, then you know it's bad. But more than likely, it's not going to. So you just continue to stir this until you get it all combined and the lumps out. And I have to say that I put the flour in here first. That way my little container, my little measurer was still dry for the oils. So I'm just going to keep stirring this, and shortly it should be. I'll tell you what, I'll just bring you back when I get to that point. It won't take long, but there's no point in watching me. Alright, we're back. And this is the paste I've come up with. I didn't quite get all the lumps out, but it doesn't really matter. Most of them are out. Probably I should have mixed the flour and the solid shortening together first, and then added the oil. Now, I'm using a bristled brush, not a silicone. So if you're using a pan like this one, or this one, those bundt pans with a lot of intricate designs to it, you need to use a bristled brush. If you're using one that has straight sides, because I'm going to use a loaf pan, if you're going to use a loaf pan, then a silicone brush will be alright. Let's get this. But all you do is dip your brush in there, get your liquid or your paste on the bottom and the sides. If it calls for the sides, you paste it on, or paint it on, I should say. And I'm making loaves today instead of a whole cake. If you're an avid baker and you have to grease and flour pans a lot, This is ideal for you. There we go. You see, it's just neatly done. Nothing that drips in the middle in puddles. Your pan is done. I'm going to do 2 of them. Excuse me. I don't know what that was. Alright, there we go. This is not messy. You know, it just goes right on. But I wanted to share that tip with you. I knew I had seen it. It was on a college website, actually. No, a chef for a college. He was at a college. He did all the baking there, and one of the professors was in there giving out her mother's recipe. I do not remember the name of the website, y'all. I'm so sorry. But anyway, this is how it gets done. Just simple as it can be. 1, 2, 3. No sloppy mess. Every inch of it covered. No going to the trash or the sink to excuse me, to empty that flour out. Then when you get through, you just take your lid to your jar. Just because this is a mason jar doesn't mean that you have to use one. Any jar will do, but I can tell you that because it's clear, you can see much better how well you have it mixed. But anyway, there's your tip. I hope you use it and enjoy it. Just set this on a shelf, or you can keep it in the fridge if you want to. The liquid oil should keep it from solidifying. I'm not sure because I haven't put it in the refrigerator. But you can experiment with it. But there you go. I hope it helps you. I hope you like it. I hope you prefer it to using a sheet of wax paper or paper towel to grease your pan, and then flour to dance around the pan and empty out. If you saw one of my videos, I left too much flour in the bottom, and that was a delicious cake. But the top of it was white because the flour, I had too much flour. I thought I had enough of it out, but I didn't. So this should help you. Thank you for coming in today and spending part of your day with me. I appreciate it so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, you all take care.